Hi, Daddy. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm so happy for you, and saying that it is well-deserved would be an understatement, but honestly, I'm still trying to figure out how you're going to cope without work. So, I just want to say a few things about my dad. One thing that you can always say about my dad is that he loves his work. He's always loved his work, and he always gives 110% to anything he does. But if you were to ask my dad what his greatest regret would be, I know he would say that he wishes that he had worked a little less and been around to see my sister and I grow up a little more. And I only have one thing to say about that. Daddy, you seem to have some memory loss issues, because that's not what I remember. I remember playing kickball in the backyard. I remember practicing standing on your hands in the pool and graduating to the living room when we got good enough. I remember trips to the beach. I remember you teaching us to snorkel and taking my sister and I out in the ocean, and we would find these amazingly perfectly polished conch shells. And I only found out years later that my dad actually went and bought those conch shells and planted them in the ocean so that my sister and I would feel the excitement of discovering these beautiful conch shells in the ocean. My dad was definitely always going above and beyond and coming up with creative ways to make our childhood so special. And so I never, ever remember him being absent for any part of my life, regardless of how dedicated he was to his work. I don't want to go on too long because I have a tendency to be long-winded, kind of like my dad sometimes. But I do have one last thing that I want to say to you, Daddy, and that is thank you. You have given me the greatest gift that any father can give to his little girl. What you have given me is the love that is unconditional and completely selfless to not just me, my mom, and my sister as well. And you've always put us first. And it never went unnoticed or unappreciated. I feel that watching someone love another person the way I witnessed my father love my mother growing up gave me the best gift anyone could ever have given me, because it taught me what to look for growing up, what a good relationship should be. And the generous, selfless, patient way that I witnessed him love my mother helped me pick a good man to be with for the rest of my life. I believe the way a father and mother interact teaches their children what to look for in life, and sadly many people fall short, but not my dad. And it was truly the greatest gift he could ever give me. So thank you, Daddy. You are one of the greatest gifts God has ever given me. I wish I could be there with you tonight, and I love you with all my heart.